So this video is for the last experiment for creating an elevator. We have been given a set of 11 requirements. The first requirement is to have an LED to be lit upon arrival at each floor and off when it leaves. Here we have two push buttons which indicates button on each floor, a servo that opens and closes the door, a motor that moves the elevator, a light represent register representing a piezoelectric piezo element that detects an object blocking the door. I have written software that will move the elevator from one floor to other whenever a button is pushed. I'll explain the working further once I show the demo. And we have established a 15-second delay where if no command is received, the elevator will go and park itself at the first floor. We have used the software to detect if the elevator has reached a floor before opening the doors. After the doors are closed, a music is played, and the red LED here, which is constantly on, shows a light in the elevator. So right now the elevator is placed on the first floor. So if I push this button, the motor will not move since it is already on the first floor. The door will open and we'll try to put our hand here, the hand here representing that an object is blocking the door. So the servo should not be closing door at that time. What I have done here is, since this is only a tube story elevator, but if I push button number 1, it opens the door, closes the door, and automatically assumes that it wants to go to the second floor. So the motor will move and will go to the second floor. Now at second floor, if no button is pushed, after 15 seconds it will again come back automatically to the first floor and just stay there. So we'll first push button number 1, and you see the door is now open, the servo is now open, but it won't close because it's detecting that something is blocking the door. And I have printed messages here, can't close gate, showing that something is blocking. Now as soon as I remove my hand from this object, the doors will close and the music will play. Now the elevator will go to floor number 2. The LED is closed right now because it hasn't reached any floor. As soon as it reaches a floor, it will light up, door opens, and again showing that the door can't close. As soon as I remove my hand, the door will close, a music is played, and because it waited 15 seconds, so if you see the message, it waited 15 seconds and no button was pressed, so it will park itself to floor number 1 and it will just keep on waiting there. Now if I push button number 2 here directly, the motor should first move the elevator to floor number 2 and then the door should open. So we'll push button number 2 here. You see the elevator is moved to floor number 2, the LED is off, it reaches the floor, LED is on, the door is open. Now the door closes, a music is played, and the elevator now automatically moves to floor number 1. The door is open for somewhere to get out. Now the door is closed and the elevator should stay here now with no activity. Now again Assuming somebody presses the button at floor number 1 itself, the door should first open now and then close, and then the motor should move the elevator to floor number 2. You see the door opens. I will not block the door now. The door closes, the music is played, motor starts moving, the LED shuts down. Reaches floor 2, the door opens, the door closes, and it automatically goes back to floor number 1 to park itself, and it just sits there waiting for a button press to happen. So that was the last experiment. Hopefully I have demonstrated all the 11 requirements. Thank you.